The Edinboro men's cross-country team tied for 5th place at this past weekend's Iona Meet of Champions to take the top finish for any Division II team, while the women took 9th, again best among Division II teams. Talk about the showings of your two teams.
Actually, I thought both teams ran pretty much the same. I was surprised that the women's team was down in 9th place. However, if you look at the scores, it's a very few number of points for them to get up in the top 5. So, you know, when you're starting to looking at the level of competition, I mean, on the men's side, Iona is ranked number 4, Division I, fueled by 6 international kids. What we did there, running as well as we did, was to prove that our top guys can run on a Division I team and be a scoring impact for them. The rest of our guys were close enough to show that we certainly are going to be able to accomplish the national goals that we have in Division II. We did not run with Scott Anderson, our number 1 runner, and as a matter of fact, there were 2 other guys who could have impacted our top 5 or 6 guys that didn't run that race. So we were in pretty good shape. We went back from Van Cortlandt on the guys' side very happy with what we're doing. The girls, gosh love them, we always train hard to go out and run fast at the beginning, and certainly we did that at Iona's Van Cortlandt Park, which is the mecca of Eastern cross country in a traditional sense that goes back all the way to the 1920s. If we'd have ended the race at the first mile, you just saw Edinboro number 1 altogether. So it's a little dumb, but that's what I teach them to do. Go out and die like a pig. And so that as the season progresses, we're able to hang on longer and longer. It probably wasn't the smartest race plan, but I thought it did very well. Showed that we have a number of runners. We have 7 girls that can interchange at the front at the all-conference level, and so we're going to be a force to pretty well, I don't want to say guarantee anything because you don't know. You got to have a little bit of luck, but we're certainly in the driver's seat to make that trip to nationals with both the men and the women.
Yeah, the men are ranked 9th in the D2 poll. The women are in at number 14. There are some pretty big expectations for the Scots this year.
Well, our expectations have always been pretty big. So top 10 is really nothing but something that's almost traditional within our tradition. In order to be able to accomplish the goals that we want to, you have to have more power up front. That means our number 1 and number 2 runners have to improve a little bit. We've got the depth, but we need a little bit more power in the front group. So adding a couple other people running a smarter race, we should be able to accomplish it.